So you want to put ditch lights on your new F-150, but you're not really sure what brand bracket to go with. Well, you're in luck. Today, we're going to talk about ditch light brackets for your new F-150. If you've watched my previous videos, you'll know that I'm currently running the Rough Country ditch light bracket mount. I picked them up at my local 4x4 store for pretty cheap. This would explain why. So to start off, I just want to say I do think Rough Country does make some good products. Maybe not all their products are on point. Maybe they weren't thoroughly thought through. With that being said, I think the bracket itself is great. It is very thick, very durable, very, a stout bracket, if you will, compared to all of the other ones on the market. For example, this is the Morimoto ditch light bracket for the F-150, and there's the Rough Country. There's not a huge difference. I mean, there's definitely a slight difference. Morimoto is a little bit more thick, but I don't think it's anything like substantial enough to cause the issue that the Rough Country ditch light brackets cause. What I mean by that is the actual mounting way for these brackets. So if you take a look, that is where that bracket mounts to, is that bolt right there by my finger. That bolt is the way the fender mounts up top. That is it. It is also the very top of this hinge bracket, but nevertheless, it's not a very sturdy mounting point, which is a design flaw. Why would you design it to mount there? I'm not exactly sure. But with that being said, because it is mounting to a non-rigid point, i.e. the frame, like other mounting brackets do, this is what you get. They shake a lot. Anytime I hit a bump on the highway, anything like that, I'm getting a bad vibration. I've gone off-roading with these, same thing. I will say this, when it's cold, they don't shake, obviously for expanding and contracting reasons, but they shouldn't do that. And it does make me concerned about that bolt. I don't want the threads of where that bolt screws in to, strip or shear or anything like that because of this excessive play that really isn't designed to happen. Now, coming over to the passenger side, it is a little bit more rigid. I will give it that. It doesn't shake as much, but keep in mind, you do have the antenna mount on this side too. So that actual, top piece right there where all, what all is connected up here, it's bigger. It's a bigger surface area. So more surface area, more room to distribute that weight and that responsibility of holding this up. So now to talk about what we're switching to. So these are the Morimoto mounts, and they will actually mount to the frame to that bolt right there. So it should be a little bit more rigid of a mount. It is a little bit thicker material as well. This is probably, I'm not even gonna go with measurements because I'll get destroyed in the comments, but it is thicker, and it seems, a little bit more stiff, probably because there's more material, but I don't know. I'm not an engineer or a welder or anything like that. So with a little bit of internet magic, we're gonna go ahead and put this on here in about 3, 2, 1. All right, so these are the Morimoto ditch light brackets. As you can see here, a lot less shake, like way less shake. You saw how they mounted before. These ones do mount up a little bit higher. As you can see, there's actually, some bracket showing here. The clearance is a little bit better, I would say, than the Rough Country ones, so I am happy about that. These are 4-inch pod lights, and they weren't hitting on the hood prior, so not really anything that I'm excited about. Mostly what I am excited about is how little they move. And to give you a comparison, this is the rough country bracket. Super rinky dink. It is the same for both sides. So a lot more material here, and a lot more rigidness. All right, so that's everything here. That is the rough country mount compared to the Morimoto mount. In my opinion, I believe the Morimoto is much better. I will know for sure once I go for a drive tomorrow, and really see if I get that vibration that I was getting out of the rough country. Now, price wise, the rough country I picked up locally for like 12 bucks. It was like $15 out the door. The Morimoto ones run $106 with shipping, and I think I got them for like 80 bucks on sale, plus shipping was like $13, and tax was like $4 or something like that, and some other stuff. So $106 out the door delivered to me compared to $12. Take that as you will. Some people don't care, some people do care. Personally, spend your money on the Morimoto. You'll be a lot happier, unless you don't have OCD like me. But the wiggling of that light was driving me absolutely insane every day from work. It just felt very cheap to me. So with that being said, hope you guys got the answer you were looking for.